Hi my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of our return to glory with Deportivo La Coruna. Again, the same as I said in the episode of Project Alpine earlier this week. There's no face cam, my friends. My camera is currently undergoing some maintenance, but it should be back after the Christmas period. Today we're going to crack on with the last game of this season in the Deportivo save. The last episode is linked above in case you've missed it. It was uploaded a little while ago. I'm hoping once Christmas is out of the way, we're going to be smashing the Football Manager content a bit more regularly, hopefully daily uploads, along with the F1 that's coming probably to an end, I would imagine, soon if you've been watching that. And then after Christmas into the new year, there's actually going to be a new way of me doing content on the channel. I've got a few ideas and stuff that I'm going to throw out there, but Football Manager is going to be a bit more regular. So if you have stuck with it to this point, apologies that it's taken so long to do so little in both series, but yeah, it's just been one of those things recently. But anyway, let's jump into today's episode, shall we? And we'll head over to the fixtures. And last episode we played Rayo and Cordoba. We got a couple of really good wins, and since then we've got another win and a draw. And yeah, we're going into today's episode with the title still undecided, basically. So yeah, we're either going to get our mitts on it, or we are just going to be going up, or we're going to be playoffs. That's kind of where we're at, unfortunately. But anyway, let's catch up with the games. Let me show you the highlights. In the first of the two games, it was the victory gang, and it was a 1-0 victory over the top. Santa Maria scores. Beautiful. And then in the second game against Sons, we take the lead twice in this one, but we just cannot get the victory. What a beautiful goal that is, though, to get things started. Then you'll see they do bounce back. Set piece, we're undone by it. And then some beautiful football here from us. We nick the ball into Santa Maria, into Naro. The dream team keep combining, but then we get to the almost 94th minute, and they break Deportivo hearts as they slide it on home. And so yeah, that gets us up to date, gang. And we're going to be playing Lilens, and we're going to be playing our Equator today. 2 games to try and clinch the title. And I say clinch the title because this is how it looks. So yeah, it's either going to be Championes grabbing hold of the title, up we go as champions, or we're going to drop into those playoffs and we're going to have more games to play this season. I'm really, really hoping that because we are top at the moment, we can at least get one victory and, you know, a potential draw to kind of see us up. The goal difference is a worry, that has to be said. Castilla's goal difference is far superior. But as you can see, it's just, we would have wrapped this up a long, long time ago had it not been for all those draws this season. Only 2 defeats, but 11 draws. That is what's hurt us. But anyway, let's jump in. Let's get going. Let's play the first game of today's episode. And end of the day, we could clinch it. We could clinch it in this game. It depends what goes on with other people, basically. But this is the team I've picked. We've kind of stuck with this formation all season long. It is a crazy formation for me, but it's worked an absolute treat. So we're going to go with Mackay in goal because our other goalkeeper is unfortunately injured at the moment. Martinez, Tashi at centre-back. We're going to go Canero and Villa at wing-back. Villeres, Alabi, Alex Lopez in the midfield. Diaz through the middle. Naro, Santa Maria, the dream team up top. Okay, my friends, so here we go. First game of today's episode. And yeah, just looking forward to this because I just want to see what we can do. See if we can go up champions. Early chance to the opposition, though. And header is just over the bar. It's been a pretty good season for us. I want to apologise again for the series being a bit stop-start. Way too big a gaps, to be honest with you, between episodes, gang. But there's just been a lot going on. I said, you know, in the episode of Project Alpine, you know, I've had a lot of stuff going on. You know, the computer broke, you know, then I was backed up with work, personal stuff. Like, there's just been a lot going on, basically. But, oh my God, how have we missed? How have we missed that? But yeah, I'm hoping now we're going to get back to some more regular Football Manager and a bit more regular content on the channel again. But here we go. Canero on the ball. Almost 20 minutes into the game. That's a lovely touch from Ruben Diaz. The shot is saved by the keeper, but it was a real nice touch. Ruben Diaz, has been sensational for us. I've already kind of toyed with the idea of bringing him back on loan, but his parent club want to give him a go, and I'm really, really not surprised. He's absolutely lit this division up, and has been excellent. And we're going to have trouble. Ooh, we had trouble defending that, but we're going to have trouble replacing his goals, I think, and his creativity. Just going to ask for a bit more of the lads. It's been a bit of a slow start. In all honesty, very, very even this game on the stat sheet as well. If we're looking at that, possession is pretty even. I would say I'm surprised, but Linense are obviously fighting to stay up. So as you can see, it's really tight down at the bottom there on the table. But we've reached half time, and we're going to have to get into the lads because that was pretty poor, that first half, to be honest with you. We need a lot more from that in this second half. We're obviously playing the day before everybody else because we're the only team on the fixtures list, and the points haven't changed for anyone else. So, yeah, we're obviously playing the day before. Villa now. That's unlucky. It was a good idea. He's going to get another go by the looks of things. That's a lovely ball. Oh, unfortunately, we just couldn't get on the end of it. It was a really good ball, though. They're popping this about. Quite nice, aren't they? Oh, there we go. He turns the corner. And he's going to drive forward. The ball's coming in. Oh, and they've taken the lead. It's just too easy down the left-hand side to get the ball in the box. And, oh, it's an uphill struggle from here. It's always the way, isn't it? When we're put in the driving seat, we want to make life hard for ourselves. We really do. It's been less than convincing, to be honest with you. I am going to add that instruction of working the ball into the box. I feel like that might be a permanent fixture. We're going to bring Max Svensson on. I'm going to go very attacking. I don't really have a choice. We are going to face a corner. No, we're not. It was a nothing highlight, but my God, we're into the last 20 minutes of this game. We're 1-0 down, and we are staring down the barrel of defeat here. Into Svensson. I think there's a penalty. Someone got bundled over in the box. I think it might have even been Ruben Diaz, who is going to step up and take from 12 yards. This would be important. It's a big, big penalty! And he puts it away. And we needed him to put it away because we were struggling to break this team down, weren't we? It's so even on the stat sheet. Oh, we've upped it with the possession, but other than that, not so much. Ball in to Ruben Diaz. He tried to force that into Santa Maria, but Lopez, oh, that's a lovely pass with the outside of the boot. Svensson, oh, Diaz, it's saved. It's a really good save as well. Oh, that was probably the moment. It might be gone now. Oh, we're going to get another go. Alabi. Free kick. Free kick wasn't very good. Diaz. Martinez. He comes back. Oh, my God. I thought he was going to put us under pressure there. Right, Tashi. It's headed. Oh, it's nervous play. Mackay coming out quite far there. They've won the ball again. It's high. Villa. We're panicking. None of this is pretty. There we go, though. Diaz. Oh, Santa Maria. Is he still onside? I hope he is. He scores. He is. The flag hasn't gone up. And Santa Maria races through. He scores. As I'm changing all this, let's get this sorted out. It's one of those where I have to do all of the stuff whilst talking over the top. We are into added on time. Have we nicked it? Like, don't get me wrong. It's not like it would be unfair. But it's been a pretty even game. There we go. Santa Maria! There we have it. It's done now. It is done now. Get in there. 3-1. We go into the last game potentially as champions. And as good as that win was, we go into the last day of the season needing a result, basically, to lift the title and go up, gang. Good result. I'm just hoping that we can back that result up and get another one. It doesn't happen that often for me, unfortunately. It's a win-draw situation in this league. We're going to go, though, with Mackay in goal, Martinez and Tashi at centre-back, Canero and Villa at wing-back, Villares, Alabi, Alex Lopez in the midfield, Diaz through the middle, Naro, Santa Maria. Let's do it. So here we go, gang. This one for the title. Quater have been a bit stop-start this season. They're in 10th place in the league, but you know what? It's been a tough league. It really, really has. It's been much tougher than I thought it was going to be. But look, if we win here, we lift the title. If we lose and the teams below us win, we're into the playoffs. It's as simple as that. I think a draw might be good enough, but we will see. Villares into Alabi, into Naro, into Santa Maria. Oh, what a bit of defending that is. He went for the dink and, the defender just stepped in the way. But, it was beautiful football. The dream team up top of Naro and Santa Maria combining again. Right, Villa into Villares, into Alex Lopez, back to Villa, driving forward, into Lopez, ball, it's into Diaz, he comes back to Villa, it's really good passing, Santa Maria, straight at the keeper. The most muted almost celebration there at the shot from Santa Maria. Right, come on. I don't know what's going on elsewhere. I'm not really keeping an eye on it either. I'm just trying to make sure we do a job. Santa Maria comes wide to Villa. He tried to dink it in there. It isn't going to happen. Alabi over the top. It's into Noro! First time on the volley. He scores! And that is a very, very good time to score. Just under 30 minutes into the game. We're on 86 points now, gang. Castilla still on 81. They're losing to Sands. Oh my God. Where? Sands are in the relegation zone because I can't even... Oh, no, they're not. They're 12th. I thought I was good. I didn't think I could see them then. Anyway, back to our game. It's 1-0 at half-time. I feel like we've probably been the better team there. They haven't had a shot on target. We were on top of the possession as well. So, probably been the better team. Right, Tashi into Lopez. Oh, if someone could have got the ball over the top. That's what I was talking about. That ball over the top into Villa. Oh, it was a very good ball in. Good save from the keeper in the end. But that's what I wanted. That ball over the top to him. There we go. Back to Villa. He drives forward. It's into Santa Maria. It's into Alabi. Oh, he's hit the woodwork, I think. I think he hit the woodwork there. Right, where are we going? I basically, apologies for that name being on the screen. I obviously hadn't moved the mouse in ages, and it was obviously hovering over a player, and it ends up on the bloody game screen when you do that. Anyway, this game is just... Oh, Alex Lopez has gone down. Yeah, I think that's probably the smartest thing. We'll bring Granero on and we'll move Villares into midfield. But do you know what? It's the end of the season, so if it's a bad one, we might get away with it, but it is a worry. We're just marking up the striker. I hate 1-0 leads. I really do. Because it just can turn so quickly. Right, I'm going to bring Canero off. Bergantinos is coming on. The Deportivo legend. He's coming on to see out the last 10 minutes. Ball comes in. Okay. Right, are we going to get a chance straight away to get back in this? The answer to that question is yes. Get in there! Come on, Alavi! Get in there! What a free kick! What a free kick! Absolutely loving your work. I was kind of doing that whole, like, let's bring Bergantinos on, give him the armband, let him have his moment as he is leaving. And, I was worried then that we'd kind of cost us, but no. There we go, up the wing, into Naro, cuts it back. Oh, Santa Maria! But I think it's going to, go down as an own goal. It looked like it was going very, very wide, but the deflection has taken it in. It's 3-1. You are looking at your champions, I think, gang. Barring a complete meltdown from the team in these dying moments, I think you are looking at your new champions of the division. And we will be going up to La Liga 2 next year. That's a ball into Naro. Back out to Martinez. Into Alabi. Back to Martinez. Ball coming in. Oh, it's a good shot, but it's over the bar. Great work from Martinez, to be fair. Ball coming in again. We've defended it this time. Oh, he gets another go. Oh, it's saved from Mackay. It's straight at him in the end. Into the last 5. Come on. Come on. Job is done. Yes. Come on. Well, there you go, gang. We have clinched it on the last day. A 3-month layoff for Alex Lopez happened at the last day of the season. But, we clinch it with a 3-1 victory. We go up as champions. It's going to be really tough next season. It really is. But we're about to find out the budget and whatnot to see what we're going to have as a helping hand as we go up. And I'm worried about this because the finances haven't been that great. So we're going to get just under £1 million to do business with. 140k. I think that's up the wages quite substantially. We're only committed spending of 80,000. So that's going to be quite a lot. But £1 million isn't a lot of money. But the finances have taken a big hit this season, obviously being in this division. But there we go. It's our first trophy. They're very happy with the board, are very happy and whatnot. Supporters are happy as well. Alabi on form, on song. What a guy. Let's actually do all the huge. Tell him he was brilliant. Alabi, you know what's crazy? Alabi was really struggling early on, and I dropped him into that deep line role, and he has been sensational for us. He really, really has. He's actually not a bad looking player. I think he might be all right in the next division as well. This is the thing. We're going up a bit for next season, so it's going to be interesting to see, kind of where we are at. And I guess, gang, this is the perfect time to do a season review. As you can see, we only got our hands on the one trophy this season, but that's no real surprise. As far as the transfers are concerned, some of these I didn't make, like Pablo Martinez, for instance, but Tashi I did. He had a really, really good season for us. Absolutely loved his work. So quite a lot of these players that were good for us this season were actually bought in like pre-me. Javier Bellman was pretty good. Alex Lopez. I actually think Villa's been excellent since we bought him in. Obviously, we had to sign him after Ashby left, didn't we? Canero, and then, you got Gomez, and then transfers out. I don't really need to look at any of that. Let's move this along to season results. The season results. There's not really too much to look at for some reason. Okay. Is that just doing the Copa del Rey first, and then it's just not looking at the league? That's really weird. It hasn't got the league there. Anyway, moments to remember. Biggest win, 4-0 against Racing de Ferrol. The match to remember was the 3-1 against Quito. Basically, the last game of the season when we've clinched the title, and then goal of the season was Villares in a 4-2 against Quito. Earlier on in the season, we head to the finances now. Reputation's kind of remained as it was. No new deals on the table. We've done all right. Where competition prize money wasn't really anything there, but we're up on all the other things, which is a surprise because we've actually lost money this season. Santa Maria sold the most shirts Ibai, I don't know Ibai, isn't 11? I do not know that name. Alex Lopez, Alabi, and Villares, all with the shirt sales. How we lined up is like this, basically. This is what they think the best team was. And I've got to be honest, I can't disagree. That was basically the team that really did all of the best work, especially later on in the season. I think if we're going to continue with the wingback roles, we definitely need to get a bit more production from them. As you can see, 3 assists for Villa, but for Canero, only the 2 assists. The average ratings are a little low. Head to the accolades. We got a couple of Manager of the Months this season, which is really, really good to see. And then, as you can see, the awards. Fans Player of the Season goes to Pablo Martinez, the centre-back. Victor Naro got Young Player of the Season. Tashi Sign of the Season. Villares with Goal of the Season. Gorka Santamaria with 24 goals gets top goal scorer. Most assists was 13 for Ruben Diaz. Gorka with the 10 man of the matches. Martinez with a 7.3 with the best average rating and the most pass completion as well. And then we've broken a bunch of records this season. Santa Maria's 24 goals is the most ever in a season. Ruben Diaz's assists is the most. Clean sheets for Ian Mackay, 7. We've got most player of the match awards, 10. Worst discipline, that's probably not one you want to be breaking, but 8 yellows and 1 red. And then David Mella with his debut at just over 17 years of age. And then our 1 minute 9 second goal was the fastest. And we are history in the making, obviously. The hard work and effort has paid off this season. We win it big time. And we also get this, my friends, now. It's like a timeline from when you take over, and it keeps you a career timeline for you, which I think is pretty cool, actually. Obviously, hired as new boss. We signed a new coach. Bellman signs, and it basically just breaks it down as you go along, starting to impress under me. Fan favourite leaves as Bergatinos decided to leave on a free, and then the triumph was there, and Santa Maria with the goals and whatnot. 1 trophy. It's quite a cool little thing. I quite like the way it tracks your career. And so we just take a quick look at this. So 77 goals in a season. But we ended up winning it by quite a bit. I think Castilla must have dropped off at the end. Our core fan base is down a bit, but social media followers are up. I guess all this stuff becomes really important when it comes to like filling the ground and whatnot at a later date. As far as the club visions are concerned, defensive football, play direct and counter-attacking. They obviously want a certain style for next year. Whether or not I'll be doing that, we will wait and see. Work within the budget and grow the club's reputation. At the end of the season, they want us to finish mid-table. Jesus Christ, not asking much, are they? And my contract expires at the end of next year. So we probably need to do some good work. We will just accept that. I'll do the team meeting in a moment. But the new season's going to kick off. And that's pretty much all done and dusted. And so just so you can take a good look at this in all of its glory, my friends, the playoffs have still got to happen. I'm not going to worry too much about that. But as you can see, look, all the clubs relegated from the division as well. But Santa Maria was top goal scorer. Martinez finishes second in the average ratings. We've got Diaz with the most assists, and then we got most player of the matches for Diaz and Santa Maria. Just an incredible season, really, for quite a few players. But in the end, it looks like we've won that, convincingly. But these teams, they took us all the way to the end. And so there you have it, my friends. We are done and dusted with our first season with Deportivo La Coruna. We go up as champions, and I am buzzing to get going in the next episode and the brand new season in La Liga 2. Be sure to join me for it, my friends. Hit the subscribe button if you've enjoyed today's video. It is usually set up a little bit different to this, so do stick around and go and check out maybe some of the older episodes, or come and check out the next one that should be out pretty soon. But my friends, like, share, subscribe, get involved in the comments. But until next time, you can't see it, I'm saluting you all. Stay safe, stay humble. See you all later.